I bow to with deep reverence and respect for every life I know. I bow to with humble myself and control for something in my bad disposition. I bow to with abandoning my selfishness of only thinking about my own interests. I bow to with a mindset that I and others are precious and equal without discrimination. I bow to with a mind to control my constantly rising greed. I bow to with a patient heart that I looking at myself for a while to stop being angry. I bow to with all my heart and mind and with a self-reflection. I bow to with the intention of finding my true self and practicing for inner growth. I bow to with the hope that I will abandon my foolishness and become wisdom. I bow to with the price of life, but persevering through the difficult paths of life. I bow to with gratitude for staying away from bad things and staying close to good things. I bow to with gratitude for all the connections in the world that have helped me become who I am today. I bow to with gratitude for great grace from my parents' boundless love. I bow to with sincerity to all the teachers in the world who have guided me. I bow to with gratitude to my friends and colleagues who have shared the hardships of life's difficult journey. I bow to the grace of my ancestors who allowed me to exist in this world. I bow to the infinite grace of nature and the universe, including air and water, which are the source of life. I bow to with reflect on whether my excessive greed is causing problems. I bow to with reflect on whether I am being obsessed and harassing you even though I say I love you. I bow to with reflect to see if I have any conflicted feelings toward others out of arrogance in the belief that I am right. I bow to reflect to see if I am blinded by greed and causing harm to others. I bow to reflect to see if I have a personality to misunderstand the other person's feelings and take them in a negative way. I bow to reflect to see if I've hurt anyone because of my desire to do what I thought. I bow to reflect to see if I am luxuriating in vain vanity. I bow to reflect to see if I am inadvertently wasting anything that could be used sparingly. I bow to reflect to see if I am used to rationalizing with the wrong actions. I bow to reflect to see if I have ever made a promise lightly and failed to keep it. I bow to reflect to see if I am causing myself suffering by clinging to the past. I bow to reflect to see if I am binding myself by worrying about a future that has not yet arrived. I bow to reflect to see if I have ever trampled on honor of others for the sake of my own honor. I bow to reflect to see if I am only looking for negative factors rather than positive. I bow to reflect to see if I am obsessed with the vague fear rather than overcoming hardships. I bow to the belief that there is nothing I cannot achieve when I try my best. I bow to with a mind that utmost care for myself like a precious jewel. I bow to with the promise to serve without expecting anything in return. I bow to the many events and failures I experience in life, knowing that they are only temporary. I bow to with believing that every day will unfold with a good day, good people, and good things. You reap what you sow, so I bow to in the hope that I will become a person who sows good seeds. I bow to putting down of my resistance and humbly accept what I have sown. I bow to be satisfied with the little things and to do my best, no matter how small it is. I bow to working with a passion and living a life of honesty. I bow to keep my promise, no matter how small, without breaking them. I vow to steadfastly move forward on the path of truth, even when others criticize or despise me. I vow to that I do not reject those who do not agree with me, but accept them as neighbors. I vow to be awake of the present moment without being caught up in the past or the future. I vow to in the hope that my heart will grow in mercy and love all people instead of obsession only with my own people. I vow to in the hope that I will grow in my ability to embrace others with a generous heart. I vow to in the hope that I will not put off what I have to do today and that I will do my best every moment with a passion. I vow to in the hope that I will not waste the time and do my best in the moment. I vow to in the hope that I will not be lazy and continue towards the goal I want to achieve. I vow to in the hope that I will become a person who admits my mistakes and does not make excuse. I vow to in the hope that I will become a person who faced any problem courageously without avoiding it. I vow to in the hope that becoming a person who does not settle for the familiar and always challenges new things. I vow to in the hope that I will have the humility to immediately apologize for anything I have done wrong. I vow to in the hope that my heart will grow to be able to smile leisurely at every moment of my life. I vow to in the hope of becoming a person who can bring comfort to those I meet. I vow to in the hope that I can wholeheartedly participate in donations to help our neighbors in need. I vow to in the hope of stand aloof and pure no matter how cloudy and chaotic the world is. I vow to in the hope that even adversity or disaster can be used as an opportunity for happiness. I vow to in the hope that I will not despair even if what I wish for does not come true easily. I vow to in the hope that I will not avoid the tasks given to me, but accept them as they come. I vow to in the hope that I will meet people with loyalty and humility without only expecting them to be familiar. I vow to in the hope that even if I am unfairly treated, I will not feel resentful and I will use it as an opportunity to reflect on myself. I vow to that if I have an illness, I will understand it as medicine and use it as an opportunity to take care of my body. I vow to in the hope that I will abandon the hatred and jealousy and live with a heart of gratitude and love. I vow to with the hope to live a fulfilling and joyful life without being affected by feelings of emptiness and loneliness. I bow to in prayer for peace and tranquility without being swayed of feelings of anxiety and fear. I bow to in the hope that I will not lose my sense of mercy even in times of crisis. I bow to in the hope that I will be able to humbly accept even if I experience something unexpected. I bow to in the hope that I will realize the impermanence of power and material things and not suffer from fleeting things. I bow to in the hope that my gentle and thoughtful words and actions will help others in their lives. I bow to in the hope that we'll abandon the prejudice in human relationships and always have new and fruitful encounters. I bow to in the hope that we can work together happily, taking care to ensure that no one is left out. I bow to in the hope that we can live in harmony and smoothly wherever we are. I bow to in the hope that the name of the other person will shine brighter, that my own reputation will be enhanced. I bow to in hopes of sharing my abilities and skills with someone who needs them. I bow to in gratitude for all the time we spent together, even though the person I love must leave me. I bow to in the hope that we let go an obsessive mind and see things as they are. I bow to in hope of listening politely to those who disagree with me. I bow to in the hope that we will live in peace, in consideration and harmony, without conflict with our neighbors. I bow to in the hope that we'll have the wisdom to know how to let go when the time comes. I bow to in the hope that I will not treat me carelessly or blame myself because my life is precious. I bow to in the hope that putting down my desire to be treated well and uphold my beauty no matter what position I go to. I bow to in the hope that I will always be a person who gives peace with gentle words. I bow to in the hope that I want to have peace of mind even in bad conditions. I bow to in the hope that I will not behave roughly and have a flexible attitude even when I encounter something that makes me angry. I bow to in the hope that I will not make excuses, blame others, or become servile in moments of adversity. I bow to with the hope that I will not gossip about others and encourage them with a compliment. I bow to in the hope that others can succeed by revealing to the world the strengths of others rather than their weaknesses. I bow to in the hope of happiness of others because I recognize that the pain is others is mine. I bow to in the feeling sad and happy together at the failures and successes of others. I bow to in the hope that all sick people in the world will be free from disease. I bow to in the hope that those who are lost and wandering will find the right path. I bow to in the hope that all the poor people in the world will be free from poverty. I bow to in the hope that all beings in the world will be free from hunger, disease, and war. I bow to in the hope that all people in the world meeting the proper teacher and gain great wisdom. I bow to in the hope that everyone in the world will meet good leaders at their work in their society. I bow to in the hope that everyone in the world will have a comfortable and stable family. I bow to in the hope that the wishes of those who want to do good deeds will be fulfilled as soon as possible. I bow to in the hope that those seeking employment will be able to obtain a job and feel fulfillment and satisfaction. I bow to in the hope that the youth will find a path that will truly make them happy. I bow to with a grateful heart, because even a single drop of water contains the grace of heaven and earth. I bow to with a grateful heart, because even a single grain of grain contains the hard work of all people. I bow to with a broad heart that resonates as one beyond the narrow world that separates you and me. I bow to in gratitude for this moment of a fullness and abundance that I feel. I bow to the true personality that shines deep within me. I bow to the true nature that shines deep within all people in the world. I bow to in the hope that the 108 prostrations will become the seed of wisdom and freedom for all living beings. If the 100 prostrations I just bowed can be a small blessing, I offer them for the peace and happiness of all living beings.